Hey y'all, welcome to Cooking with DWP. Guys, we are going to make some tea cakes, and I'm going to follow this recipe because I think this may be a good one. It's for Taste at Home magazine, and it says it's extra indulgent, and you can sprinkle it with some sugar or whatever before I bake it, so I'm going to do that. So, pretty much what you need is butter, sugar. I'll put it all in the description as well. Eggs, vanilla extract, all-purpose flour, baking powder, and salt. Simple things that we usually have in our kitchen. Okay, so it says preheat your oven to 375. I'm gonna put it at 350. And in the large bowl, I'm gonna cream together my butter. Make sure your butter is at room temperature. And it says butter and sugars until light and fluffy. So let's put in our 2 sticks of butter. And I'm using my old trusty KitchenAid I have had for a couple decades. But I love it. It's old faithful. It's been with me. So the sugars, I need 1.5 cup of sugar. So 1.5 cup of sugar. Alrighty, I got a 1/2 cup scoop, so I am going to put 3 of these in there. 2 and 3, right? So we're gonna mix this for 5 to 7 minutes until it's fluffy. All right, so let's take it off here. Scrape this down. I've already scraped it once, so in between I will scrape it down just to make sure that everything gets incorporated in there. It definitely looks fluffy. I'll show you in a minute. Look at that. Kind of looks like a icing. It's really fluffy. Okay, so that's how we want those tea cakes to be. Now, it says, part of the instruction says to combine flour. So 3 cups of flour. There's 2 cups. Here's another cup. 3 cups of flour. We need 2 teaspoons of baking soda. 2 teaspoons baking soda. Nope. No. Baking powder. Baking powder. I'm so used to baking with baking soda. Baking powder. Okay. And you need 1/4 teaspoon of salt. 1/4 teaspoon of salt. There we go. So we're gonna do a little mixy with this. Kind of mix it up a little bit. Next, we're gonna add in the bowl where we have our creamed mixture. We're gonna add 3 eggs, 1 at a time. We're gonna stir it in. We're gonna mix it in, and the eggs are also room temperature. So we're gonna move this flour mixture out the way and crack our first egg. Put it in here. Whoop. Let's mix it up. Now, if you have a garden, make sure you save those eggs so it can go out into your garden. All right. Now we whipped all our eggs in there. Ooh, it's nice and fluffy. Okay. Okay. Now we're gonna take our combined flour, baking soda powder, and salt, gradually add it to the cream mixture. The dough will be soft. Okay, so I am gonna slowly add, as I'm whipping this with the beater, I'll add in our little mixture. Let me get on the other side of y'all. Let's switch spots. All right, guys, the cookies are ready. I did them for 10 minutes. There they are. And I'm supposed to put them on this baking rack. All right. Check the bottom of this. Oh yes, beautiful, perfect. I do hope these taste good, because tea cookies, you know, they usually something that you would drink with some eat with some coffee or something. Is not that sweet, you know, it's not like sugar cookies. But hopefully with me putting a little bit of sugar on there, that it won't be so non-sweet. Come around, get this dough out. Alrighty. So this is what they're looking like. Yeah. These are tea cakes. Tea cakes. Okay. Let's open it up. The way I put that cinnamon and sugar on there, I wonder if it's more like a snickerdoodle. Let me taste. So it's soft in the inside. It got a little hint of sweetness, you know, because they're supposed to be tea cakes. They're more of something maybe you can have with a nice hot cup of tea. but they're not bad, and that's a good thing. Because if it's bad, the recipe will no longer be used. But these are my tea cakes. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure that you give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, I have 24 more days of cookies to bring to you.